Hi everybody, this is Mary for Stampin' Camp with Mary, Mary's Stamping Happenings, and today is There's a Card Thursday. Well, actually, there's going to be more than one card today. I'll show you how to do a large group of cards like this. First of all, what we're going to be using is I'm going to be using Scenic Wonders. You'll notice in Scenic Wonders there are three sets, three stamps with scenes on them, and I'm going to be using that. I am also going to be using a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of Very Vanilla. I am going to use a couple of other pieces of Very Vanilla. This is a 2.5 by 3/4 Very Vanilla. I am going to be using some basic gray, crumb cake, misty moonlight, and gray granite. And with that, I am also ink. And I'm also going to be using misty moonlight, gray granite, basic gray, and crumb cake as bases. And also I am using a piece of, this will be 2 by 5 inches piece. I'm going to show you how to do this. And then I am also using a 1 by 2 3/4 piece. Now you can mix and match this, and this is what I want to show you. So the first thing, we're going to just stamp each of the scenes on Very Vanilla, okay? So I've got the 2 scenes done. I've got the desert scene and I've got the lake scene. So I'm going to do, well, this is like a mountainish type scene I'm going to do, okay? So I'm going to start with the gray granite, and I want to put it towards the bottom, but I want to get it so it's evenly spaced. Okay, just like that. So that's your gray granite, and I'm going to clean that off. Now you can do, since there are 3 scenes, you can do 12 cards. So you'll need 12 backgrounds, 3 each of the 4 colors, because you're going to mix and match them. You're going to put Misty Moonlight maybe with these crumb cakes or whatnot. And then you're going to put this one right here. And you can do this with any color you really want. If you want to do it with brights or subtles or even one color, if you want to do it with just with one color, go right ahead. I just wanted a little, the same card, a little bit different, okay? So then I'm going to do crumb cake. Just like that. And then the last one is the basic gray. I just re-inked that basic gray, so there is a lot of basic gray. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to cut these down to a size. Each one is going to be 4 3/4 by 1 3/4. So what you got is you've got your 2x5, and this is gray, basic gray, so I'm going to put the basic gray on this. I'm going to take my saying on the 3/4 by 2.5, and I'm going to stamp that with the basic gray. Okay. That's why you have two sides. There you do. Okay. And now I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal. Where's my... And again, you can use this on all just one colors, but I've already used my Misty Moonlight with my Gray Granite. So I am going to use my basic gray and put that there. And again, if you have a saying you want that's bigger than this, just stamp your saying, cut it out, and then cut the other piece 1/4 of an inch bigger on all sides. So I am going to use my crumb cake. I know I have a full sheet of crumb cake. Okay, I found my crumb cake, and I had already ran it through the Painted Textures 3D embossing folder. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to with my Stampin' Seal, and I'm not even going to put it on straight. There we go. Then I'm going to take a few pieces of my Stampin' Dimensionals. And there you go. Let's bring it down. And again, okay, I've got 2 more cards to do with this design, and for each, let's bring you up, for each of the other 2 designs. Thanks for visiting. Remember to follow me on YouTube, and everything you need to make this is listed down below. Thanks for visiting, and happy stamping. Bye-bye.